Hey everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Us Talking Some Hockey. Obviously, it's been a little while since we've all been up here. Obviously, a lot of time has passed, and with that being said, I just want to take a quick moment to honor the late passing of Matthew and Johnny Gaudreau. I'll be wearing his jersey tonight in memory. With that being said, we're going to move it on to the current NHL season and the New Jersey Devils. My new co-host, Josie, is going to kick it off.
Okay, so obviously when you start talking about the Devils, you want to talk about the most recent Rangers-Devils game. Devils won 5-1. Can't tell I'm a Devils fan. But it was a really big game for the Devils. It showed that, they've really changed since last season. I think it's super important to note that, it just shows that, we aren't just a team that's going to play pretty good against some not good teams, and then once we get to the big leagues, we just mess up. 5-1 against the Rangers at MSG, that's crazy. Just absolutely amazing. And Lucy's going to take it over for the Instagram hockey comment that was made.
So, as most people know, the Rangers broadcaster made a comment saying that Jack Hughes, when he got a breakaway and he tried to score against Igor, that his playing was Instagram hockey, not real hockey. And I just think that's the funniest comment ever, because if the roles were reversed and the Rangers went on a breakaway, they would. And they made the same exact move, and the Devils made that comment, we would get so much more backlash. And I just think it's jealousy, right? Don't you guys agree? I think it's just pure jealousy. And obviously Jack's good. Obviously he's going to make moves like that, but he's just good. That's what you're supposed to do in a breakaway.
I would much rather see a player try to pull off a deke or a move like that than just shoot and miss the net completely. But unfortunately for the Rangers, they've been on the wrong end of the stick a lot lately. They've been in a tough skid lately, most recently losing to the Blackhawks. Any thoughts about that, Josie?
I mean, I think it says enough for itself. Once you lose to the Blackhawks, you lost to the Blackhawks. They've been the worst team in the league since they were good, which was a really long time ago. And I think that, it just shows that, the Rangers are on the decline. The Rangers last year would have never lost to the Blackhawks whatsoever. They wouldn't have been losing to half the teams they're losing to now whatsoever.
It's worth mentioning that this recent skid has caused them to kind of go out there and say they might be getting rid of some players. Most notably, they traded their captain, Jacob Trouba. And there's rumors for Mika Zibanejad and longtime Ranger Chris Kreider also being on the block. One positive light is that Igor was re-signed.
Yes, he was, in a huge contract that will definitely change all the goalie contracts, I think, in the future. It's a big deal. Yeah,
definitely. So moving on to another Metro team, we're going to be moving on to the Washington Capitals, which I don't understand. They haven't changed too much from year to year, but they're at top of the league right now. Yeah,
and I think with Ovechkin and his injury, even though he's not playing currently, I think it's very notable to say that, their best player is gone, and their record is still great. I think I was reading an article that said they were still 4-2-1 with Ovechkin gone. I would say that's a decent record. I mean, they're not losing every single game, and I think it comes to show that, it's not one player that defines that team. It's all of them. It's a team effort no matter what. And then also we can talk about Ovechkin and the
goal record.
Yeah, the goal record.
Yeah, so he's 26 goals behind most all-time, behind Wayne Gretzky. So there's rumors he comes back this season. Do you think he's going to break it this season, come back next season and break it? What are your thoughts?
I think he's going to definitely try to come back this season and play, because he's already skating, obviously.
Yeah.
I think, even though, I really hope, obviously, since I'm a Devils fan, that they're going to, win it all. If the Capitals are still hot then, and he hits that, he breaks that record in the playoffs, I think that could get them to win the cup and send them all the way.
Yeah, just to shift sides of the country here, our team I want to talk about quick is the newest team in the NHL, the Utah Hockey Club, who don't have a name just yet, will have one next year, formerly known as the Arizona Coyotes. I know personally I've had a lot of fun watching them, just sell out actual stadiums and play in an actual capacity-sized stadium.
Yeah, 100%. I think they're fun, they're fresh, they're young. I think it's super fun to watch them. I know at the start of the season, when the Devils were first playing them, I was a little worried because they had beat every team, all of New York teams, they'd beat all of them. We were doing a little tour. Then they came to New Jersey, and then the Devils beat them, which was pretty awesome. But still, I was pretty worried. I mean, they looked good at the start of the season. They're still looking pretty good now. I would say it's only looking up for them.
Yeah, I completely agree. They're doing good, and that dog they have is cute.
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of the season left to play. We would love to talk to you next season about some updates, but